Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a really good no bullshit lentil dish. And this is an Ethiopian lentil dish, which is great because lentils are very common in Ethiopian cuisine, and if you haven't had Ethiopian cuisine, you should really try it. Here are chopped onions in a pot. There's no oil added, and we just start by dry roasting these onions, sort of dry frying them. No oil in the pan, and we just let them sweat down on their own. This is sort of how a lot of Ethiopian type of stews are started, just with dry frying the onions in the pan. And you want to check them every minute or so, every 2 minutes maybe, to see that they're not burning. So you don't want to have too high of a heat. You want to take your time with sweating them down. Give it a good 15 minutes for them to really sweat down with no oil added. Okay, so about 15 minutes have passed. I've just been dry frying these onions and they're nice and cooked down. Starting to get translucent. I haven't added any oil yet. Only now will I add olive oil to the pan. Generous amount of olive oil to the pan, and I'll put this mixture together. Next, what I'm going to add is our spice mixture for what you find in a lot of Ethiopian dishes, a common spice mixture called berbere. It consists of chilies, garlic, ginger, coriander, cumin, allspice, all kinds of other spices I can't remember right now. I've written the name berbere, spelled it for you, so you can look up how to make it yourself. Or you can get it at a local Ethiopian store or ethnic grocery store. If you don't have berbere, something that works pretty well is Jamaican jerk seasoning. It tends to contain a lot of the same spices. So we're going to add a generous amount of our berbere spice here. Got a beautiful red color, and we're gonna just mix this no bullshit spice mixture like this. Might wanna put a bit more oil. Next, we're gonna add some finely chopped ginger and garlic, which I've chopped up here while those onions were cooking down. Okay. And next, some tomato paste to get some liquid in there. This wants to get out of here. And I'll take the spoon out. Then we're going to add some water just to get some liquid in there. You can also use canned tomatoes. And now this is starting to be a really nice stew. Looking consistency already. And we're going to just let this cook about a minute, then we'll add our lentils, and I'll see you then. Okay, it's been about a minute. Now our stew sauce is simmering, and so now I'm going to add the lentils. I'm going to add, what I have here is a half cup of red lentils on top, and I have a full cup of green lentils. You don't need to combine them. I like to, you can do them separately, whatever. So I have a cup and a half of lentils total. Put that in, and then to that I'm going to add 3 cups of water, so about 2 parts water to 1 part lentils, and I'm going to cover this, and I'm just going to let it cook for a good 30 to 40 minutes until the lentils get really soft, and we're looking for a stew-like consistency. And I might need to add some water checking on it periodically as we go to make sure there's no sticking. So every few minutes, stir it. Cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'll see you then. Okay guys, it's been about 40 minutes and our lentils are nicely cooked. I'm just gonna simmer these for a bit longer because I would like to get a bit more of the liquid out of there. I added too much goddamn water, for fuck's sake. Okay guys, so what I did to get rid of all that extra bullshit liquid was just to boil this with the lid off for like maybe 15 minutes while stirring continually to prevent sticking. I also added some more of our spice mixture to thicken it a little bit. And what you want to have is this thick stew-like consistency. It's really worth the wait. And sometimes if you mess up and add a bit too much water, it's really kind of, you know, trial and error, and there's no exact science to it. You know, you just gotta watch it, and it's kind of an activity you do for fun. And it's well worth the wait. So you want this stew-like consistency, and then I'll show you how to serve this. I've served this on some injera bread over here, which is Ethiopian bread. It's made out of this really nutritious grain called teff, which is way more nutritious than wheat. So if your friends follow the whole bullshit gluten-free thing, this is fine. And the way to eat this is you take a piece of the injera rolled up, and it also serves here as your utensil. So it serves as the plate and the utensil, and so you pick up your lentils like that and you just eat it like that. Quality. And then at the end you eat the plate, and then when the plate is eaten, the meal is done. And if you don't have injera, which is hard to come by, I got this as leftover from an Ethiopian restaurant. You can use quinoa, quality, also gluten-free.